¿Qué está pidiendo? ¿Auxilio?
No, agua. Ayuda, ayuda.
A mí otra birra.
Saludos a Costa Rica porque hicimos slow motion.
Al amanecer o al anochecer, vamos a disfrutar la vida. Andrés, bachata y buena vida. Venga. Sherry preparando la comida y los perritos diciendo pura vida.
In our last video, you saw us going across the Mojave Desert. And in this video, here is where we start. If you ever want a more interesting trip between Los Angeles and Las Vegas, that will only add about a half an hour to the trip. Take away all the horrible traffic and the big trucks swooshing by. Don't hesitate to take this road. You'll be able to get out and stretch your legs, and with a bit more time, be able to explore spots such as Teutonia Peak Trail, which will be a hike we will need to do on a different occasion because it is the most dense population of Joshua trees in the world.
Nuestros amigos ticos los encerraron por 1 o 2 días.
Por estar jumas.
Sí, salieron de borrachos. Pero ahí va, vea.
Vea.
¿Qué está pidiendo? ¿Auxilio?
No, agua. Ayuda, ayuda.
A mí otra birra.
Oh,
Okay, so here we're looking at Kelso Jail. It was from the mid-1940s to 1985. This 2-cell strap steel jail was used to confine drunks and other unruly individuals for a night or two. The jail's original location was west of the Kelso Depot, the far side of the Kel Baker Road. The jail cement pan foundation can still be found there. The jail was removed from Kelso in 1985, the same year that the Union Pacific closed the Kelso Depot. It ended up in the backyard of Ron and Kay Mahoney in Barstow, California. And 2 decades later, Kay Mahoney donated it to the National Park Service when Kelso Depot reopened as a visitor center in 2005. So here we're looking at the World War II boomtown. So this town started out in World War II, and during it, the troops, tanks, and trucks were shipped through Kelso by rail, creating the need for more helper crews and mechanics. Iron ore and Kaiser Steel's nearby Vulcan mine was located onto a freight car here to be used in the wartime manufacture of steel. To accommodate workers and their families, both Union Pacific Rail and Kaiser Steel set up temporary housing at Kelso, and they basically look like this little place that you're looking at right here.
Crimini. Crimini. Mirando por la ventana.
You can also stop at Kelso Dunes, which is a hike through a 120-kilometer area through several rough roads, and 4x4s are recommended. Plus, there's also Kelso Ghost Town, where you will find us at the beginning of this episode. It had its boom from the early 1900s to the mid-1900s, with a population of about 2,000 people that worked in the nearby mines. And even though the train still runs by it, in the late 1980s, even the depot had been closed. Nowadays, there's a visitor center and a small shop, both with odd hours, so don't count on them being open. It is still worth a stop for some history and reading. By the way, did you know that you can camp and boondock out in the Mojave Desert? Well, you can. There are a few primitive campgrounds, but there's also plenty of BML land to stay on. As you can see, the sunsets and the sunrises are quite spectacular. The next day, we woke up in Las Vegas. Our friends stayed at a hotel, and we took full advantage of our Harvest Host membership and stayed in 2 different golf courses. We have to say that the only thing we found impossible to find in Vegas or nearby towns was water to fill a Chata's tank. So that obligated us to become a little bit more creative, and blessings to all of those who add to the iOverlander app, because we found 2 great public pool facilities where for a small fee you can swim in an Olympic-sized pool and also take unlimited hot showers. So we took full advantage of a relaxing swim and proceeded to have a days of shores. We got a mani-pedi, found a great place to bathe our dogs for free, and headed out back again to the golf course for a night of cooking at their parking lot. First Harvest Host at a golf course. And guys, we're gonna have to show you the amazing view this place has. You can see all of Vegas Strip from over here. Can't beat that for free. And we're making dinner. I got rice going on. I have zucchini already grilled and these beautiful steaks. Look at that.
She's happy.
I am. Quiet day in. I need to catch up on work, and we have a lot of YouTube stuff to do as well. So it'll be a nice relax. The next day, we headed to our second iOverlander pool. We actually noticed it was inside this great big public park with courts to play all different sorts of sports, picnic areas, barbecue areas, and what we love the most, 3 doggy parks. So of course we spent the day, or part of their day, with the dogs out playing. Well, as much as we could, as that day was raining quite a bit. In fact, by the end of the day, we got a little scared of how the hard winds were blowing and how trees moved, so we left for our next Harvest Host destination. That next morning, we were woken up by the sounds of geese, and when we went to walk the dogs, realized that the golf course was packed with them. What a treat! Unfortunately, our friend fell ill, and we had to cut our trip short, so we picked them up and headed back to LA. Not without first stopping at Eddie's World, California's largest gas station with a total of 26 pumps and a great store with way more than just snacks. A must stop on that road. Then, for our last stop, we really wanted to show our friends this iconic diner, Peggy Sue's, which packs a punch both with their adorable outside area and their step back in time indoors. The food is also great, so don't miss out on their shakes.
Mira, con discos. Qué lindo. Then, sadly, all good things must come to an end. A couple of days later, we had to take our friends back to the airport for their flight back to Costa Rica. Bye, Fernando and Evelyn. We will miss you.
¿Qué hubo, gente? ¿Nos va a extrañar?
Mucho,
Demasiadísimo.
demasiado.
Y a los perritos.
Oh.
La comida.
Bueno, pues aquí vamos.
¿Cómo fue su experiencia con Buena Vida?
Ay,
el
Andrés
viaje?
siempre tan cuadrado preguntando, por Dios.
Increíble, la verdad. Súper chuzo salirse de la cajita y pensar más allá. De
Claro,
una manera diferente y turistear diferente.
una experiencia para nosotros muy diferente que no estábamos acostumbrados a ese tipo de turismo, pero 100% recomendado.
A ver, ¿qué se esperaban y qué no se esperaban de viajar en un carro casa?
Bueno, empiezo yo. No me esperaba la comodidad.
Ay, me lo robaste.
Porque sí, ahí convivimos más de una semana, 4 adultos, durmiendo, comiendo, jugando uno, casi hay un divorcio, pero bueno, todo bien, era parte de las reglas del juego. No, ¿qué no me esperaba? No, pienso que lo mismo, pasarla tan cómodo, dormir bien.
Bueno, no pasaron frío, sí.
No,
No pasamos frío.
no, para nada.
Nos sorprendió la chimeneita de la chata,
Sí,
la
riquísimo.
calefacción.
Sí, el día que nos estábamos muriendo de frío, que estábamos a -4, ¿era bueno?
No, a 4.
A 4. Riquísimo. Porque
¿Y qué les gustó más? ¿Quedarse en un parque estatal, en un RV park o en el medio de la nada? Porque tuvimos todas las
Sí,
Es
experiencias.
que casualmente todo tiene, las tres tuvieron lo suyo. Sí, sí, inclusive
estoy entre el parque estatal y en medio de la nada.
sí, eso, la tranquilidad de usted parquearse en medio de la nada, hacer cena, dormir y todo bien, sin problemas. Para nosotros la cultura tica es algo nuevo e impensable.
Bueno, y
Disfrutar
entonces,
de la luna también y las estrellas.
Del
Que
Ah, sí.
mucha
Sí,
gente,
eso.
hay muchos turistas. Yo cuando trabajaba en hotelería ellos decían, estar en Estados Unidos, uno no puede disfrutar esto que ustedes tienen, las estrellas y la luna, y la disfrutamos.
Sí.
Lindísimo, los amaneceres y atardeceres
Sí,
espectaculares.
claro, sí, sí, todo, la verdad que todo.
sí, eso es una de las cosas que más nos gusta de cuando vamos al desierto, que mucha gente piensa que el desierto no tiene vida, pero el hecho de que casi no tiene luz artificial implica que uno logra ver muchas cosas que normalmente en la ciudad no logra ver.
Que no, exactamente, que no ve.
¿Algo que nos aconsejen o algo que cambiarían?
Híjole. No. De momento no se me ocurre nada.
Nada.
Todo lo que se necesitó se tuvo en su momento. Todo
Bueno.
lo que se ocupó, servicio sanitario, comida, cama, calefacción cuando hizo frío. La chata, un 100.
Y la chef también.
Ah, bueno, sí, y
Porque
el-
la comida es súper especial.
Los
Y
anfitriones,
por ejemplo,
los
sí, los
anfitriones.
anfitriones en general, pero conmigo, por ejemplo, yo, requete contra requete chineada. No ni para qué.
Un 100, un 200 de 100.
Eso nos da mucha alegría saber eso y pues la gente ya sabe que puede viajar con nosotros.
Claro, súper recomendados.
Al mismo.
Bueno, chicos, que tengan un excelente
excelente
viaje
viaje.
de vuelta a Costa Rica.
Gracias por
Nos
todo.
vamos a
Me
extrañar.
saludan mi patria.
Claro que sí.
Ok.
Saludos a Costa Rica porque hicimos slow motion.
Want to give us your support? We would love to see you wearing our merch. You can find the link in the description of our Etsy page.
It's the good life on the road as we sing. Come along with us to see all the beauty this world can bring.
If you like this video, please subscribe, hit like, and share. Don't forget to also follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more recent updates of what it is that we're up to. And if you want to watch more of our videos, click to the right.